Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of old sheet music. I am your host, Nicholas Carroll. Tonight, I'm actually looking at a little booklet. It's not really sheet music, but it was in my pile of donations. The picture, I know it's hard to see on my camera usually anyway in the dark here because of the way the light reflects, but this actually is really hard to see in real life too. It's not just the camera, like you really can't make out much of anything except there's a person's face, and like a leg. I think it's a man and a woman. Um, and if you look at it super closely, there is like a guitar neck here too. But other than that, it's just a big black kind of blob. So it is called Hymns for Now! Exclamation point. And it is 1967 copyright here. And it has an amazing introduction. It says, some people are saying that we are living in a revolution. If that's true, it might help to explain the exciting barrage of folk songs coming to us from every corner of our globe. We have called this collection of songs hymns. Maybe you won't agree that all of them are hymns, but the definition we are using says that the meaning a Christian brings to the song makes it sacred. And what's amazing about this is clearly it was intended to be hip or cool because it has some very interesting formatting. There'll be like a little teeny bit of music and then all sorts of words. And whoever designed this, graphic designed this, thinks, or thought, I should say, that putting the words upside down, sideways, would be making it really cool. Come to where the flavor is, so real you'll think you are. Makes other food taste better. And then you got this page. Never had it so good. Never had it so good. This one is literally written upside down from the music. Stronger than dirt. I'm not quite sure what that means. Here's another one that's just straight up upside down. Some people have all the fun. Now you're getting the idea. Help wanted. And there's a picture of somebody in Africa starving. A lot of that in here, like all these. This is particularly funny. If you read this is again printed sideways, and then this one's printed upside down versus the music is right side up. But this says, America will need 7 times as much power by the year 2000. We'll be ready for that and more. Pipe dream, or will it come true? So certainly we do need a lot of power in the year 2000, which is now 23 years ago itself. In every man's heart, there's a secret place he would like to go. Wait. For some reason, wait is upside down. So I found overall it's pretty amusing just because of the way it's printed. And some of the stuff is just kind of almost like really weirdly non sequitur. Like this says, a most unusual champion. And then it just says, here, my hand's in front of it, Aardvark. Okay. I mean, the hymn here just says, all the heavens praise thy name, all the earth thy peace is one, all men glorify thee, Lord God, triune, the eternal one. So it's not like it has anything to do with aardvarks or what that's about. I have no idea. It's not even a creation hymn. I was kind of expecting it at least to be like all creatures great and small or something. Nothing can stop you. You can beat the system. So it's a pretty amusing booklet here. Lots of this upside down text. Are you a teenager? Yeah, I'm afraid so. Don't disturb the dinosaurs. Whatever that means, I don't know. This actually is called Song for Teenage Christians. So anyway, that's that. It's portfolio for good, bad, or rotten times, it says. So there's 26 songs. They're all very short. Clearly they're intended to be like sang on the guitar, really camp-style worship, you might say. there was one that I saw that I was going to play as my sample here, if I can find it again, that I thought was particularly interesting. I think I might have went past it. There's about 2 or 3 of these that I actually know. I know a lot of hymns and a lot of modern hymns, but there's only a couple that I actually am familiar with. Lord of the Dance, of course, and Let Us Break Bread Together is one I'm familiar with. Where was that? Here it was. This one is called A Cry in the Night, and I was going to play this one just because it has more of the intriguing words to go with it. The upside down words say, "Is this some kind of advertising trick?" Ironic, right? And then on the regular side it says, "It started a quiet revolution." So this song says, "A cry in the night, and a child is born, child in the stable, there isn't any room, a cry in the night, and God has made our homelessness his home." So clearly it's a Christmas hymn. But let's see what it sounds like. So this says it's from Songs for Notting Hill used with permission. So it's by Jeff Anger, and it's spelled the way, you know, a lot of old British people spell Jeff, Geoff, look like Geoff. But that is interesting because to me it doesn't sound like a folk song. It sounded actually kind of like a musical piece, like from a musical, like Andrew Lloyd Webber style almost. And I say that because it has like this kind of unexpected transposition from the starting key into like a weird different key that's closely related but doesn't stay there very long, and that's something that Andrew Lloyd Webber used a lot in his music. Yeah, so there we have it. I am very amused by this in general. It's hard to see it, I think, based on this, but it's almost like a flyer, like a pamphlet you might get at a rest stop or a turnpike stop, and they have those flyers in the, that's the size it is. So maybe it was intended to be distributed in that way, I don't know. But if you did, you wouldn't get much theology on it. Maybe like I'm writing the word people upside down a million times. Trying very hard to be cool and hip to the youth of that era, I suppose.